So the question is what now? Well, first, in terms of successes, and I've mentioned a couple of them. All 38 parties to the Convention punish foreign bribery in their legislation with imprisonment and often very substantial fines, as well as confiscation measures and as well as debarment proceedings, for example, excluding companies or businesses from being able to tender for public tenders. Corporate liability for foreign bribery is established in most, but not all, of the parties to the Convention. And what I can say about that qualification is that where parties have not established corporate compliance, the working group is paying very special attention to those parties. There is an escalating system of redressing this, including further review and the like, and diplomatic measures. No party to the Convention now permits tax deductibility of bribes, and there have been over 150 convictions of foreign bribery amongst the parties to the Convention, with maximum fines of 1.24 billion euros, which, as I mentioned earlier, is in the case of Siemens. In terms of challenges, well, foreign bribery is a concealed, complicated crime. It's difficult to detect. As with most corruption, as with many corruption offences, it's often only the perpetrators that know it's occurred. And so it takes sometimes the courage of a whistleblower to bring it to the attention of law enforcement authorities. Sometimes law enforcement authorities can be reluctant to take on foreign bribery investigations and prosecutions for various reasons. There is a need to increase specialised resources, particularly in terms of the ability of analysing complex financial records. International cooperation is essential, and sometimes the success or otherwise of a foreign bribery case might depending on the structure of the offence in any country, might depend on whether a country receives legal assistance from another country. You can imagine that if you're asking for legal assistance from the country where the foreign public official resides, the police might be reluctant to assist you. But, as I mentioned, Phase 3 has been launched just in this year. Just last Friday, so hot off the press, the working group adopted its very first 2 Phase 3 evaluation reports. Those are the reports of the United States and Finland. They will be available online towards the end of this week. I think the Finland report goes live tomorrow with press releases on those as well. And then on the very final word, but I'll make it very, very brief, is that I'm here as part of the OECD initiative to raise global awareness of foreign bribery. It's an initiative that was launched for various reasons, including the fact that in a survey by Transparency International in its Bribe Payers Index, more than 3/4 of senior executives were completely unaware of the Convention. And so the working group realised there was a real need to raise awareness of this Convention, not just with those that are currently in the business sector, but with those that are going to be our future business leaders, our future corporate compliance lawyers, our future accountants and auditors that are going to be looking at these issues. And so on that note, it's very pleasing for me and the working group on bribery and the OECD Secretariat for me to be able to have been engaged in this process. Thank you very much.